Up next, Artemis is feeding back historic views of the moon, but NASA isn't the only one taking notes. Local universities are too. My interview with a local doctoral student next. Plus, litter and potholes are a top complaint from neighbors across Philadelphia, and now something's being done about it. Some say the burden of cleaning up shouldn't fall solely on the city. And 2 weeks ago, he was in college. Now he's keeping the Flyers' playoff hopes alive.
Breaking news faster than ever before with the NBC 10 Live Center dedicated to immediacy, bringing you the story before anyone else. With our resources, you'll get breaking news the second it happens, only on NBC 10.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Here they come. ShopRite's all-new locked-in prices, featuring even more variety and value. Spring into savings with new locked-in prices, in-store and online. Look for the blue locked-in price label. Store-wide at ShopRite. We are here.
Squared 1, 2, 3, 4. Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
For sponsor. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Hi, I'm Larry Janeski, owner of Quality First Basement Systems. We're the all things basement tea company. Since 1986, New Jersey homeowners have trusted Quality First Basement Systems to fix their basements. From basement waterproofing, foundation repair, concrete repair, to nasty crawl spaces too. Call Quality First Basement Systems today for all things basement tea.
There's a better way to buy a car, and it's here at Glansman Subaru. You get more for your money with a lifetime warranty with any new Subaru purchase and 3 years of complimentary maintenance with any new Subaru lease. There's a better way to buy a car, and it's here at Glansman Subaru. It's not just the car that matters. It's where you choose to do business that makes the difference. Glansman Subaru in Willow Grove. It's different here.
In Orlando, some of the best memories are made in the moments in between. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
When you get injured in a car wreck, you're going to have to deal with a big insurance company
that makes big profits by trying to pay small settlements.
That's when you go big and call Gilman and Bedigian.
1-800-162. You're watching NBC 10 News at 7 p.m. with Lena Tillett, Fred Shropshire, and your Weather Rate certified most accurate forecast with Robert Johnson.
Welcome back. The lunar flyby continues this hour. The Artemis 2 crew is photographing the far side of the moon. You are looking at NASA's live feed of the mission because right now there's a blackout. They are on the far side of the moon and we have to wait for them to be able to dial back into Earth. The plan is to fly a few thousand feet from the surface of the moon for around 7 hours. And most importantly, updated technology will allow the crew to take the clearest pictures of the lunar surface that we have ever seen. Tonight, we're going in depth on the impact this mission is having on some local research. Of course, NASA's top scientists are following this very closely. However, local universities are also studying the results. And joining us now is Lindsay Podjasek, a doctoral student at Rutgers University in the Department of Earth and Planetary Sciences. So Lindsay, of course, this is the farthest humans have ever gone in space, and we are able to capture these images and see it practically in real time. Your first observations?
Well, I think it's really cool because we're getting so much detail from the far side of the moon, and especially, what's it called? The Terminator line, where we get the light side of the moon meets the dark side. The details there are just incredible. Like, they have this amazing angle right now. And it's just like telling us so much more than we ever know from here.
So I understand your research is on the moon's surface. What are you hoping to learn from this mission?
So I'm working to better understand the minerals present on the moon and what that can tell us about the formation of the moon. So I'm hoping to gain from this mission just a better understanding of what resources are out there, what minerals are present. And while we're not necessarily mapping that yet, just doing this flyby is huge for making sure that all systems are working and operating for future missions to the moon, where we can study it further in depth.
I was looking at one note from the Associated Press from pilot Victor Glover. He was noting that some peaks were so bright that they looked as though they were covered in the snow. What does that tell you?
Well, the moon's an incredibly reflective surface, and it's telling us a lot about the mineralogy. Different light wavelengths that bounce off of minerals differently. I remember the astronauts were commenting on the color of the surface, and they're saying it's not just gray, it's also brown and even shades of green at times. It's really incredible.
Could they learn something that could prevent astronauts from ultimately landing on the moon?
I don't think so. I think we're purely collecting information right now, and all that's going to help with future missions.
Tell me what the energy is like at Rutgers. Are you seeing more excitement maybe around your program because of this mission? Too early to tell?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really exciting. I feel like whenever I run into someone in the hallway, we're like, hey, did you hear the latest update? And then, no, have you heard the latest update? Everyone's talking about it.
Is there something that you're particularly excited about as this mission continues on?
Well, I'm just excited to get confirmation that the spacecraft is working as it's supposed to, because that is the key that we need for future missions to the moon, both around the moon and actually getting on the surface.
Lindsay Podjasek, thank you so much for your time, and keep us updated on the research and what you all are able to determine based off of this incredible mission from Artemis 2.
Thank you.
All right, turning to the weather now. Robert, I'm sure you're also geeking out about the incredible mission around the moon. It's just so much that we can learn, right?
Yeah, it's so cool to see all the photos coming from NASA, coming from those astronauts, where you could see the various continents, and you could even see the auroras a little bit as well in part of the photo. So very cool. And our weather's about to cool down as well too, Lena.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go again before we get another big warm-up coming our way. But at least now we have 7:30 sun.